Does body count matter? Would you ask or would you disclose?
Would I disclose? Yes, if you really want to know, but to be honest, that's not really an information that I think anyone should know. I feel like your past is your past and you should move on. I mean, unless it's someone that you feel like I will meet countless times and she or he is like an immature individual, then yes, you should let me know so that I just have a heads up, as opposed to the person sitting in the room and thinking, I've seen this person's, underwear, or I've seen this person naked. Just give me a heads up. But a number, I don't want to know.
Wait, it's only immature.
Well, personally, for me, I think this topic of body count has always been a very sensitive topic from time immemorial. But as my friend said, your body count should be between yourself and God. You really shouldn't be taking notes of how many people you've slept with in your life. You shouldn't say, some people can't remember.
You
really can't even say, you can't even give a rough estimate. So, it's just best that, you keep it to yourself and God. And on the other hand, in case you're trying to get into a relationship with someone, I believe it's none of your business how many. We had this conversation at my office the other day that what number would be too much for you, be like a deal breaker, like if your partner told you, and some people in my office, they were saying 10. I'm like, what are you on, man? Like, what are you on? Like, seriously?
They call you what?
This is the issue,
I have no idea.
They call you monster.
You have an issue with 10, right?
Like, there's one like 10, I'm like, okay.
And 10 is a lot,
No,
right?
10 is...
10 is a lot.
10 is a small thing. I think 10 is for both sexes. For both sexes, because I believe at every point in time, everyone has a whole phase. I don't know, maybe probably could be after a bad breakup, probably it could be you're just feeling promiscuous at that point in time.
Everybody experimented.
Everybody has a whole phase.
But her face is very though. Her face is very.
I feel like,
Her face is very.
can we say something, please? When we're talking, please, let's make sure that we don't generalize when we say things. You say everybody. No. Do you understand? I know people that married as virgins and they're still married. So you can't say everybody's a whole, please. Just putting that out there, yeah?
If it's that you were just sleeping with these people, for no reason, no attachments, just sleeping with these people, then it's a problem. But if it's that you actually dated them, like you were in a relationship with them and whilst you were with them, obviously you're supposed to, not obviously, but you did stuff with them, it's okay because you were dating these people. So for me, it's really the situation surrounding how you were with these many men. And I think the number that I'd probably be like, not that I wouldn't go ahead with it, but just be like, your experience too will be maybe 10. For me, 10 has a lot of bodies and a lot of experience, which you could bring to the table, I'll be upset if after that level of experience, you can't really show it.
Okay, everybody should have a hoe phase, but at the same time, hoe phases vary. Like, one girl's hoe phase may be, oh my god, I went out and I had a one-night stand. I've had my hoe phase. Another girl's hoe phase may be, oh my gosh, I went out and I let 10 guys run a train on me. That was her hoe phase, So everyone's hoe phase varies. I feel like everyone should maybe push their boundary a little bit once in their life,
I feel like another reason why some individuals, or I feel like another reason why people shouldn't disclose, is because there's some women or there's some guys that are amazing human beings, but because of the whole disclosure situation, it changes your opinion of the person right off the bat before you even get to know the person. And there are women that are wifey material, there are guys that are husband material, but because they've slept with a gazillion people, all of a sudden it changes. You don't think that they're husband material, you don't think that they're wife material anymore. So that's another reason why I feel like people just shouldn't. It causes for pretenderance, basically.
I feel like
Now, let me add something. This whole thing of body count, our generation is just being suppressed by what our parents told us, and we're allowing it to happen. 1, 2. I don't know my body count. I don't know why anybody should care about my body count. If I don't care about it, you should not. If you want to care about it, I don't know the number.
Yeah, so he said it's like over 400.
I don't know the number, and if I don't care about it, you should not. And if you want to care about it, you move on from my life. That is how I see it. Yeah. Now, 2, society says, men, when we are all boys, not one of us, our parents did not tell us to protect ourselves or not to marry a virgin. They just said don't get anybody pregnant. But for the girls, they said protect yourselves, don't get pregnant, have keep a virginity, 1 to 2 things. Now, we grew up with that rule. So automatically when a girl sleeps with more than one person or multiple partners, she's automatically seen as bad. But when a guy does the same thing, it's nothing. Now, there are some girls that see that guy sleeps around, but that is 1 in maybe 5,000 women. Every other woman is suppressed and says, let them do what they like. They'll come and choose us later. Is that what we really should be discussing?
But that's just
how it is. That is not how it should be. Normal level. Well, you don't say, but that's how. That's not how. For me, that's not how. I don't care. Women have been suppressed for generations since the dawn of time till now. So they've always been told not to like sex, not to have sex, not to easily give up sex, not to go around and not to sleep around, because if they do, they'll be tagged a slut, a hoe, a prostitute, which are supposed to be derogatory terms for a woman, which means if they are tagged that way, a man cannot marry them. Ooh, a man doesn't marry them, they are going to end up being destitute on the road or stay in their father's house and end up useless. That was the old times. I appreciate every woman alive today that has a voice to tell a man, you know what, shut up. Because that in 2017, there's a man that I can still say is a problem for women to love sex. So we have left you behind. You are still in 1962, where women should just keep their legs closed up and down the whole place because they don't have needs, they don't have urges, then they're not supposed to. But you, free range, do what you like, then come back and pick from the ones that are not doing what they like. Come on, man. That's the dumbest way of thinking.
I feel like it shouldn't be okay for any gender to be sexually promiscuous, and it should be, if you're going to train girls to close their legs, you should train guys to abstain as well, because who are they having sex with? Is it not the girls?
Exactly. I feel like I won't ask a woman for a body count, and like I always say, like it's how do I put it? Like I always say.
Okay, I have a question for you. What's your maximum number?
That you can, yeah.
For women that you can marry, like what's your if she's past a certain number, you can't marry her.
If she knows her number.
Like I said, I won't ask a woman, but if she chooses to tell me without even asking her, it's on her head, because if she tells me she has slept with more than 20 guys or more, yeah, even if you are married, you should just know that my mind will not be there, and I'll put my mind like 70% on her and 30 will go, because obviously I'll feel like, wow, this girl can open her leg for 20 guys.
To marry her,
Body count. I think if a girl tells me she's had sex with 15 guys, God, I'll probably not be happy. Even if I might end up, still dating her, to be honest. I'm not even going to lie, because it depends on how far we've gone, and it depends on my emotions, my feelings towards her. Do you understand? And it depends on when she says it. But to be honest, if she said it in the beginning, the first day we met, that, I've had something like 30 guys, red flag, I'm out, man. Even if I will still want to smash if she's beautiful enough. But to be honest, man, body counting is because if you can open your legs for 30 guys, it might even be more than 30, because obviously, like, numbers, like, you can forget. You've probably forgotten like maybe like 8 guys. So let's just say 38 guys. See, I don't understand. So it's tendency that that shows the kind of woman you are, to be honest. Because I don't know, I might be wrong, but To be honest, man, if you're a woman and you've had sex with over 38 guys, then I'm sorry. Yeah, something, yeah. I don't know the word to use, but you know, people know that word now.
Love of your life. Why did you marry her? Like, I do not understand.
Oh, he did say that he wouldn't ask. He did say he wouldn't ask.
Like you should tell. Why is it now becoming an issue when it comes up? If you know that it's an issue, why don't you tell? No. Why don't you? If you know that it's going to be an issue when it comes up, why don't you state it from the beginning? For me, for example, I will state it. Do you get? I will state it. I will be like, okay, I have a number. Do you understand? I'll be like, this is my number, and once it's past it, I don't want to do anything with you.
What is the number?
5 to 10, basically.
Okay,
that's my number.
Guys, I just want to see
5 to 10, maximum 10.
My number is 10.
Yeah. 10.
But I'm going to give this very random example. I am a strong believer of what you don't know wouldn't kill you. This is so random. Last weekend, I went to Oniru market. I said, let's go to the market and buy food stuff for the house. You know, I like to eat turkey. So like, let's buy turkey and let's make stew. But then as we walked into the market, I saw so as we were walking into like the meat section and turkey section, it was the dirtiest part of the market, you know? And as we were walking past, we saw some of the frozen chicken that they put in display fall, and there was a gutter. The thing fell into the gutter. The lady brought out the thing and rinsed it. And she just rinsed it with one kind of brown, dirty water. Just rinsed it and put the chicken back and everything. And I was like, this is what we'll be eating. And I said, please, let's buy live chicken. I saw them kill the chicken, everything. They would use hot water. We went to boil in our house, you know.
But someone that didn't see
what? Yes. The point is, what you don't know wouldn't kill you. Yeah. Do you understand? Tanya said something. People are scared because if you think everybody here at the end of the day, we have perceptions about each other. Do you understand? People don't want to reveal who they really are because of how they will be judged. Oh my God, you're this, you're that. But then that's life. People always have an opinion.
Okay, but if you're really
what I'm saying in essence, my point, what I'm getting to is what you don't know wouldn't kill you. Papa, I don't want to know. I'm not dating your past. Yeah. Do you understand? Because you've had a past, because you fucked anybody, doesn't mean that's who you are. I'm a strong believer of. Doesn't mean shit. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean shit to me.
Okay, but if we're gonna go off that example that you made,
that's double standard because I've spent 60 girls.
Okay, if we're gonna go off that example that you made, though, and that dirty chicken, and you eat that dirty chicken, you eat that dirty chicken, and you get typhoid. You didn't know before that it was dirty, but when you get the typhoid, you're gonna know that it's dirty. No. So it's the same. No. Yes, you will. You're gonna know that what you ate was dirty. If you're gonna relate it to somebody that slept with loads of people, this is Lagos, it's small. You're gonna find out.
Something in Lagos, my.
Okay. Well, you're going to find out. People are going to. What you don't know is still killing you. That's my point.
One person.
I do have your life. I don't think one person and they have it for life. So what are you talking about? Doesn't mean that because you're 76
I have a serious question that I can assure you nobody here can answer. The people that are against it. What is so wrong with a woman sleeping with 60 men?
Her pussy will be very big.
Wrong! False! First of all,
why would you?
Yeah, because it's too small.
Because I feel like that means you take 60 guys, that means you've been having sex since you're 14. No, like you're 30.
That's false. 60 different guys. Number 2 points. That's false. Next point. That's false. Next point. That's rubbish. I know the answer. I needed to answer it himself. Next, that point is false. Say you're 14. Even if you're 14. And so what? Next point. What is wrong with it?
Shit, for you to tell me you love sex, and first of all,
what is wrong with sex? I'm not going to take that. I am not going to take that.
Number 2 point.
Can we actually hear him out? She loves sex and what is wrong with her? She loves sex. We need to get there. You can't pick up.
Not like last 60 guys. I'm dead. And I'm not around. I go for 5 months. If I had 180 times, 60 guys, you want to cheat.
It's very hard. I'm not asked. That means okay, guys. That number 3 point is also false. Next.
If you're a woman and you sleep with 60 guys or more, you love sex, not just sex, so you probably a need for like, for real, like seriously, like why would you do that? That means you sleep with 60 guys. That means let's just say 60 times, 3 times you had sex with one guy. So that means you've had sex like 180 times. Well, if I'm not to marry you, what's the meaning? You understand? So at the end of the day, that place might be, you know, I'm so sorry guys, but man, no, it's a no, man. 60 guys, nah, possible.
First of all, them lady was talking about 60 guys. 60 is a very, very big number. Before you come to 60, do you know how many minutes you have gone? I'm feeling you. So for a girl to actually
1 minute
decide, or she tells me that I've slept with 60 guys, you have a tendency to cheat when you're in a relationship. The same way I have. I've not said I've not slept with more than that number. But yes, I have tendency. I've never argued that it will happen. I have needs. I mean, I always take up my needs. You understand?
Wow.
So to be honest, 60 guys, I won't ask you. Neither should you even ask me, because me, I didn't even know.
find out that
So basically, what is the
guys?
point?
No, if I find her outside, I won't take it on her. But if she comes to tell me when I did not ask her, she comes to tell me now.
That's where I have a problem with it.
Why?
You get? I don't think that one makes sense. To be honest, you get? If from the start you're not asking her and she comes, you need to know these things.
But she
Marriage is a big deal. No, I understand what you mean. Marriage is a big deal to me. Like I believe, because for me, for example, I will never, ever in my life, I have a number I will not go through. Do you get? I will not do it. Do you get? But which one is that when she's coming to tell you later that she has everything? You have gone through it.
Personally, what is wrong with a woman that sleeps with 60 men just shows that she can be promiscuous, and which is a problem for me. Do you get? Because now if I'm dating anyone, I'm thinking of the future with the person. I don't want to be with a woman in case maybe I'm not around. Because I'm not around, one of our exes, 60 men is a lot of people can call you from that 60 men, because definitely maybe she's fine or she's attractive. One of those people can just call her, maybe she doesn't want to increase the body count, so she can just go back to the count and just count it again. Maybe just count the same count again. Do you understand? So it's very scary. That doesn't mean that someone that slept with 10 cannot sleep with other people. No, don't get it wrong. I'm just trying to play in safe hands. Do you understand? I just try to play safe.
So you have to.
Marriage is a very deep statement to.
I want to ask you a question. How many of the boys here are in a committed relationship? Just one, other than me. If you're not, I say again, if you're not into something, if you're not living something, you can't really speak on. There are certain things that you claim to be. I used to say things like, I will not let this, I will not let that. This is how I want things to be. I don't want this, I don't want that. But when you find somebody who gives your life meaning or purpose, you find that you start living your life through that person, because you're learning, you're taking stuff. Do you understand? People are teaching you stuff. These things that you say, trust me, you might find somebody that still makes it worth it to take this risk. Let's say
for 60 people.
Yes, it's still
okay. Come for me. I don't know what you have committed me to. No, I don't know. No. I don't know what you are committed. See, you are talking about commitment. Wait. Listen, no. Before you do that random stuff, you are talking about commitment. You are talking about people that you have slept with. You know, they are. For example, now you're saying that, okay, you have this thing with your partner, she's giving you vibes, she's giving you air, the air you breathe, the something you saw. Everybody has experience. We have already experienced all this shit. Do you understand? If I'm not with someone today, that doesn't mean that I've never been with someone before. If now I'm not with someone, no, listen, no, chill. Have you ever been married, bro? Have you ever been married? No.
When we marry, it's not like our life is going to change.
Once you not send my dog for
I totally beg to differ. No. There's nothing that prepares me. Listen, there's nothing that prepares me for. It's not like my life is going to change. I'm still dating the same person. Do you understand? Nothing's going to change.
Anything can change tomorrow.
No, that's beyond life. I'm talking about as a person as I am.
Anything can change.
I understand.
I'm just letting you know. So you cannot speak because you are speaking on your own accord. And that's what I'm saying. You're speaking on your own accord. For me to have experience,
and I'm telling you that
I can experience that. See,
I asked the question.
I've been with somebody.
Listen,
Listen,
you didn't answer my question.
Yeah.
I said you can find somebody. Do you understand? that can change you and make you take the risk. I haven't said you will not or you will. I just said that we couldn't find the person.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you mean that you can. Yes. That means in the future you can find. Yes. For me, I cannot find anybody in 60 people. That's what
I need to ask you a question, Ade. How does the amount of people that she has slept with when you're married to her, how does it change
who she is?
Like, apart from your reservations, then okay, I think I shall open an experience. Apart from that, how does it change? You're saying, oh, personal experiences, how does it change?
I'm gonna ask and it's to go
about who she is and how she make decisions. How does it change? Like when you're married now, what is going to change?
Let me now tell you something. Everybody goes about talking in different ways. Everybody goes about talking to people in different ways. Do you understand? Me, I know how to talk. I'll talk to you and I'll know from the very start how many people you've been with. I'll know the things you've done. I will know.
What are the implications to your marriage?
Because I can answer that for you. Because normally, if you say 60 guys, that's the tendency that everywhere you go, everybody has.
That is a national case. I don't feel that way. You just said that you cater to your needs.
You say you're a human being, and when you have needs, and you tend to your needs, she's also a human being that can tend to her needs.
In Nigeria, it's almost like, I don't even know if it's in Nigeria or in Africa. I think it's Nigeria, because I don't think South African people had that problem. But I feel like in Nigeria, it's a bad thing for a woman to love sex, enjoy sex, and even want sex. I mean, it's different if it's okay. Yeah, you're coming from a religious standpoint, and you're like, oh, you shouldn't be so sexually active, or you shouldn't be so sexually promiscuous. Matter of fact, you should be abstaining. That's different. But then Nigerians even go as far as judging a woman that's married and love sex. They're like, that one we love sex anyhow. Anyway, we see as much, one jump on. How is that your business? Like, I don't understand why it's a big thing for a woman to love sex. It's almost like, oh, it's only men that were built to enjoy sex, or it's only men that were built to be sexual beings. And for a woman to decide that she loves sex, and for a woman to decide that she's in touch with herself sexually, it's a big deal. How dare you? How dare you want to have orgasms? How dare you want to, experience, I don't know, some kind of heightened pleasure? It's insane. It's just, in this country, and I feel like it's almost because Nigerian women don't know what, like half of, maybe I'm going to say only let's say 12% of Nigerian women have actually had orgasms. The remaining 90-something percent, 98% of women, 88% of women haven't had sex. Have had sex, haven't had an orgasm. They just believe that, okay, they've had sex, they've enjoyed some kind of pleasure while they're having the sex, and they're going to procreate. They've actually never had like mind-blowing orgasms, and it's normal in this country. And it's baffling to me. Maybe that's because I grew up around the world, so I'm a bit more open. But I also feel like 21st century women today, we know that just having sex, that's not it. That's not it. Like, there's more to it. The same way you enjoy it is the same way I can enjoy it. The same way you come is the same way I can come. Half of Nigerian women don't even know what coming is.
I'm saying if she reveals it to me without me asking her, I will not tell her my body count. But then if she
tells me, it's on my own game. I don't know the amount of people I cannot be with. Yes. To be honest. So that's just, I don't agree with that one.
Can I just quickly say something? I would just like to address all of you men in this room. You guys, I'm sorry to say, don't get offended, but you have very sexist and misogynistic views here. I'm very disappointed in your views, but it's your opinion, so you're entitled to it. Now, you said something upset. You said a woman who has slept with 60 guys is a... No, in fact, he first said she loves sex. What is wrong with loving sex?
No, it's poisonous.
No, because in this Nigeria, if she doesn't love sex, it's a problem. But if she loves it, it's a problem. What do you want? What's the middle? What's the middle? No.
You'll be going to church.
Wait, if you love it too much, if you love it too much, she doesn't love it too much.
No. Me, personally, I'm not I need Josie to finish addressing everything he's going to say. Address it. Let her finish addressing it.
No, you guys.
I'm feeling your English. You know it.
And then again, he now said, if you sleep with 60 guys, it makes you a nymphomaniac. Now, you that you slept with 60 girls,
are you a nymphomaniac?
See,
No, it's a yes or no. It's a yes or no. It's a simple yes or no.
I'm saying I have. But I will not think against another woman. Women are made. That's the same women are made.
I just want to answer this question on behalf of Tokwe. Basically, what Tokwe is trying to say is that if a girl has slept with 60 people, it probably means she can sleep with 120 because she might be somewhat promiscuous. Yes. And I wouldn't want a promiscuous person in a long term, like a man.
Why is it bad for a girl to sleep with that many people, but you guys can go and do
That's not bad. If you can be so
passionate about the fact, can I talk?
Guys, dialogue is actually really, we're yelling.
If you can be so passionate about the fact that a girl is having sex with 60 people and you're saying God forbid, shouldn't that make you want to not be that kind of guy that does those kind of things as well? Why does it piss you off that a girl is doing it? Why did it piss you off that a girl is doing it if it's okay for you to do it?
Okay,
that's my
Let me now bust your head. See, me, I'm always very honest. You get me. I've slept around, or me sleeping around. You get that doesn't make me a good person. That doesn't make what I've done or what I'm doing a good thing. Do you understand? Okay. But personally, to like moving forward, you get maybe I want to start something long term. For her, it can be okay. She can be like, okay, you've slept with 120 people, you've slept with 200 people, 300 people. I can deal with it. You're the love of my life. Be like, oh my God, you did it well. I love you too. But for me, you now tell me you've slept with 20, 25. I can't do it. It's my own personal opinion. It's my own personality. Me, I cannot.
What kind of glaring double standard is this? The math doesn't even add up. You can sleep with 120 girls, but she sleeps with 20 guys and you are mad? Why? I don't get it. Why did I say that? Why? Why? I feel like the fact that you expect her to be okay with you sleeping with 120 guys, first of all, like I think that's the height of selfishness, because you can sleep around. You both may not have the same sexual organs, but you both have sexual organs. You can sleep around, but she doesn't even sleep with up to half the people you have slept with in your life, and you can't be with her because of it. Then did you ever really love this babe? That's really a question that should be asked. Did you ever really love her if you cannot deal with the fact that she has slept with less than half of the people you have slept with? I don't know. I don't even know.
But you can.
So you respect the girl that will judge you based on that?
You can. If she tells me today now that she cannot do it, I'm a whole. Fuck everybody. A lot of people have turned me down now. Simple. Yes, you cannot do it. I understand. You think you cannot be with me because you think I'm promiscuous as well. You think that if I should put you here, you will be there, and you'll be there, and you think you cannot be with me. Fine. I agree.
There's so many girls that love guys and I'm slept around. It's the same way it goes for some guys.
It still goes to the same
part. If she doesn't like me, could accept it 60 or 100 girls, then she can move. The same way if she tells me to, she should move.
Just can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Do you know? See, I don't even understand how we use. Listen, guys. Goega.
Okay, let's bring the Bible into it. You know that it's Okay, Ade, you brought the Bible into it. You know that in church you can break soul ties, right? You know there's such thing as becoming a born again virgin. So if this girl has had sex with so many people and she's gone and broken all her soul ties, you're gonna cancel.
So this one is denouncing body counts.
So you're going to denounce her body count.
So you the Bible and the
Bible into it.
So the Bible only speaks for you. You feel your trust best.
Okay, now sorry, I don't want to use this in belt. So what you're telling us is that after 400 people,
okay, she has broken her soul ties. And she's not
born again. She's not a born again.
All things are passed away.
New things are becoming. For Father Lord, that I will say this thing again. That's why I am not the one that died on the cross. I am not the one that died on the cross.
But if the God that you serve,
yes,
the person that you fear and the person that you believe that you're living like, because we're supposed to live like Christ, if him can say that, okay, my daughter, you have done this, I forgive you, you are now born and
Who are you?
Who are you? What do you believe that you are?
See, I'm nobody, and I love God. You get, he's my guy.
That has been deleted.
Listen, he's my guy. Do you understand? For me, I understand some things that we are human. Do you understand? Anything that will make her, she can just wake up tomorrow morning and go back to her old ways.
The same way you can
You
wake up
get-
tomorrow morning and go back to your old
Don't
ways.
make
Me, my own ways.
Tell me what we should do it in that way.
It doesn't matter of double standards.
Some double standards.
You guys are not feeling me.
No,
I'm not giving you double standards. No, I cannot personally take it. That doesn't mean you should take my own shit. If I'm telling you to take my shit, that is double standard. But I'm not telling you to take my shit. Do you get? But me, I cannot fucking take your shit. No, shit is bullshit to me. But my shit may not be bullshit to you.
I
Simple.
personally don't like that.
Men
That's it.
So it's like almost the same way.
Let's be serious.
I don't know.
People that we end up falling in
That's
love to
just me.
accept us.
I always say foundation is key. Trust me, if you can't take something, say it in the beginning.
That's my own. You that you don't want to say it in the middle, you get what I'm telling you in the middle. You don't want to say it in the middle. Now you're changing something.
No. In the beginning, I won't tell her that I don't care.
Tell her from the
No.
beginning.
Don't tell me what your body count is. I don't need to know body count. I don't need to know. I'll tell her in the beginning.
Now that's where your point is not on point. Because you're falling in love with her and you want to marry her. You know her body count.
500. You be like, baby, I told you that you should not tell me. I don't want to know. 500 or nothing. I'm there for you to the end. So you that's the point.
Yes.
Yeah. Man, being with 60 men, you probably have a psychological problem, man. I don't know. I don't want to be judgmental. I don't want to seem like I'm better than the next person. I don't want to seem like I'm goody two shoes. But you know, if a girl could have slept with 60, I don't know, maybe like a porn star or something, man. I don't know. In my books, I know girls are more reserved about their sexuality. Guys are a little bit more, you know. They like to explore. They like to like smash. They're always on the prowl. I have this friend on Friday nights. Okay, he works Monday to Friday, but Friday night he's going all out. He's on werewolf. You know how werewolf sort of switch when the full moon comes out. Friday nights are his full moon. He's going all out, like all blood. He knows himself. He's on this. He's on this show as well. But yeah, you know, guys are always. I'm not sure if any girl goes out to like, yo, I'm trying to like cancel, take out some. But there are probably chicks like that. You know, I don't want to judge, but yeah, that's a bit too extreme for me, man. I can't deal. Zero.
Okay, so in conclusion, I think that personally, I agree what you said. If you can take my shit, but if I can't take your shit, then it doesn't work. At the end of the day, it's also about finding what works for you. There's people that they don't care about body count. I would prefer if the guy had not slept around with a lot of people, but if we had like a relationship that was true and I could actually see, because there's some people that actually behave like they haven't slept with a lot of people and they have, and you actually, some people, and people are in relationships because that information is withheld. I don't think divulging that information is going to do anything for that relationship unless it's now like one body count that wants to just start repeating itself. Do you understand? But if it's a case of, you know, I also believe in what you said, that we've all done like, not let them say horrible things, but we've all done things that we're not proud of. And if someone is actually willing to change, I don't think that it's fair to judge them based on their past. And yeah.
That's it.
I mean, personally, to go on Chasen's point, I would rather, you know, end up with someone that hasn't necessarily slept with the world. But at the same time, it's not information I want to know, to be very honest. Like, I'm not interested. Like I said earlier, the only time I want to know is if you know that this is someone that I have a problem with, or this is someone that is immature, you know, this is someone that's silly, then I feel like you should let me know. Just give me a heads up, because it's someone that you know that I'm going to come across, or someone that you know that is a bit petty, someone that you know is a bit childish, and might use that as further against me, or might use that to say something to someone else. Then just give me a heads up. Oh, I slept with this girl, or I slept with this guy, whatever, so that I know. As opposed to just leaving me blindsided and I'm sitting somewhere feeling cool with myself and thinking that my husband is a shit and this chick is like, yeah, but I know what his balls look like. Then it's a problem for me. But then apart from that, I don't want to know. And I really feel like body count is an information that really people shouldn't be talking about, because it changes, especially in the South society, it changes someone's opinion and someone's perception of who the other individual is. And it's a very, very bad thing. in this country, we're very, very prejudgmental. So because of that, I just feel like we should just let it be.
You are not.
Just to add to what Tajay mentioned, I don't feel knowing your partner's body count should really should really affect your relationship in any way. Because you definitely look at the person different, even if it's 1, even if it's 5, even if it's 50 or 100. So personally, I think, like as I said from the get-go, your body count should be between yourself and God. Talk about.
Well, like I said, I don't want to know, and I'm not going to tell you. But if you choose to tell me, it's at your own risk. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Because what you don't know won't kill you. Because first of all, I know myself. Do you understand? So you know yourself. Some things might not actually affect your feelings towards the next person, but me, that might actually affect my feelings towards you. Do you understand? No matter how much I love you, there's some things, like they always say, love is not enough. There are other things that are even more like serious in relationships. So basically, I feel, don't tell me, I won't tell you. But if you tell me, you're at your own risk.
Okay. On my end, I'd like to know. I'm this kind of person. Like, you can say curiosity kills the cat, but I'd like to know still. I want to know, how many have you been with? If you want to know mine, that's fine, because I put you in my life in that position for you to know everything about me. If you've been with 100 girls and I've been with 100 guys, that's fine, because I'm not a judgmental person.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the person can't judge you, though.
He cannot. The person. Like, I don't like judgmental people, so I wouldn't even put myself in that situation where the person that's supposed to be my other half is a judgmental person. Do you understand?
Yeah, because there's stages to this thing. So clearly, before you get to the level whereby you guys are revealing,
exactly.
you would have gotten said.
So you're saying this from the beginning.
You wouldn't say
You should say.
Yeah, but somebody, I don't think you know somebody from the beginning.
Exactly.
You know somebody. It's not that you just.
At the beginning, when you decide that you
Because
want to
I might say something to you. I might say something to you in the beginning.
That's
that
what I'm
you may
saying.
not. You might respond a certain way, but because our friendship, we've invested so much. It's even friendship as guys. When we first started knowing each other, the things that I would have done that you react to, but then now you know me. When I do something, you can say, okay, because you know Papa, you know where this is coming from. That's the same thing as relationship.
I'm just asking that, what would you like it to be discussed? Is it like when they probably just say, okay, be my girlfriend, or right in the beginning?
Maybe when it depends on the
It
relationship.
depends on the relationship.
Yeah,
I see at that point in time when I feel like, okay, me and you can share this type of deep information. That's the time I'm going to discuss.